Martin.
How you doing, man?
Welcome back to the show. You know, we love having you on. I got this date correct, I believe. August 27th, 1992, 30 years ago, you created Martin Lawrence. You created Martin. Yeah. Sorry. No, you didn't create Martin Lawrence. You came out as a baby and got your own sitcom. No, you created Martin.
Yes.
30 years later, did you think that it'd still be have such an impact on the pop culture?
I had no idea. No. I just knew every year we got picked up. We was just trying to make the show work. And to know that it's still running 30 years later, I'm just over the moon, man. I feel truly blessed.
Yeah. You know, I was going to ask you, when you're out in public, you had so many catchphrases, but what do people yell at you the most? Is it like... What's up? Yeah, there you go.
Or they might go, you go, boy.
You go, boy, yeah.
You know, they'll flip the you go girl and go, you go, boy.
Yeah, damn Gina.
Damn Gina.
Yeah, you're so crazy, yeah. And that stuff, oh, yeah. You know, there's only a handful of people, I was looking at a list today, that have successful sitcoms with their name in it. Mm-hmm. You know, with Martin, when you were selling or creating the show, did you ever have any other titles? Or was it always Martin?
No, I always wanted to be Martin. I knew other comedians had shows after their name, so I was like, I wanted to be Martin.
Really?
Yeah, now y'all know me as Martin.
Yeah, exactly.
Martin!
Martin! Oh, exactly right. You had a bunch of famous, iconic cameos when you did the show. I thought it'd be fun to maybe show a picture and you could tell me what you remember from that scene or that time. All right, ready? Check this out.
All right. My man Snoop.
It's Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
With Jerome.
With Jerome.
With Jerome, yeah. What do you remember about Snoop Dogg coming on?
I just remember Snoop, this was his first time on TV.
It was.
So he was shy. He was really shy, but he was just real cool and down to earth, and he kept it real. He just kept it Snoop all the way.
Did he laugh? Did he break?
He in his own way, but it was Snoop style.
Yeah, exactly.
Snoop style, yeah.
He was just kind of...
But it's a lot of fun, though, to have on the show.
Okay, how about this? I like this here. This.
Jackie Chan. Yeah.
Jackie Chan, he appeared as himself. He was a love interest. Do you remember this?
To Shanae. Yeah. But
How did you sell him on that?
We made up that episode. See, the reality was me and Jackie Chan was supposed to do Rush Hour together. And, you know, but they didn't have enough money for me. So that didn't happen. So Jackie came on the show, you know, just to come and support the show. And
when did they film Rush Hour? Was it this time
when
or
they
a
got
year
Chris
later?
Tucker?
Yeah, a year later.
Yeah, a year later.
That's wild. All right, how about this? You know, we know and love this man. This is Tracy Morgan.
Yeah, my man Tracy.
Hustle man.
Hustle man.
This is before he was on Saturday Night Live, and he always gives you credit for his big break.
When I first saw Tracy on Def Jam, and he pulled up his shirt and he started patting his stomach, you know, and I just said, this boy is wild, man. I said, if I ever get my show, I gotta put him on the show.
Yeah.
And when I put him on the show, he was just so quick and so natural and spontaneous and just a gem to have on the show.
Right? Yeah, he really is. And this last one, this is just one of the coolest. I know he's one of your favorites. Here's you and Richard Pryor.
Yeah, my idol, Richard Pryor. Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Him.
Wow.
Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy are the reason I do comedy. It's the reason I do stand-up comedy.
I mean, what was it like? Did you know him at all off stage as well, or just...
I didn't know him off stage. This was the first time I got to meet him, and it just was an honor, and it was a lot of fun to have him there.
That's the coolest thing. Anyway, I figured it'd be fun to go through that stuff. I was saying to you backstage that I was such a fan of the show. Me and my friends would wear Martin T-shirts.
Yeah.
And you was like, yeah, you can still get them if you go to shopmartinlawrence.com.
Yes.
You got all sorts of
stuff you can get, and I would love to see y'all in them.
Yeah. Also, the Martin swag. You even have, I don't know if you know this came out, but the Martin trivia game. Now, this is a card game you can play with your friends. And I know that Questlove is a big Martin fan.
And congratulations, Quest, on your Oscar, brother.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you. Some of us sold. You did your thing, brother. Did your thing.
That's pretty cool. Quest, I thought it'd be, if it's okay with you, maybe I could ask you a few Martin trivia questions.
Okay.
And see how you do. All right.
I got this.
Do you really think you got this?
I do. I watched the entire canon. After I won the Oscar, I went on break. I watched the entire 5-season canon in a row on vacation.
Gosh.
I got
All right,
this.
wait. So, all right. So you're recently up to date on Martin.
I'm addicted to the show, yes.
Yeah, me too. I love it too. All right, here we go. Ready for this one? What gift did Gina receive from Martin by mistake instead of the diamond earrings?
By mistake?
By mistake.
Because I knew he got his grandmom's duvet. I think he gave her Jerome's gold tooth by...
That would be it.
Yeah.
That would be it.
Yeah.
How did Jerome's gold tooth?
We did an episode where they went to the club Shiznit. Shiznit.
Yes.
You probably couldn't even get away with that now. Oh my God. Shiznit. Romy Rome. Oh my gosh. All right, that's good. You're 1 for 1. All right, ready? How about this? Which celebrity?
What?
I remember this one. Which celebrity impersonator punched Martin in the face when they went to Hollywood? I remember this. Yeah, exactly.
Oh! Michael Jackson.
There you go. That's right. That was funny. Michael Jackson punched you. Did you ever hang with Michael? Did you ever meet Michael?
I met him. I met Mike years ago at a award show, and it was the weirdest thing because he wanted to meet me, and they called me and brought me to his dressing room, and I went in the dressing room, and when I went in, his mother was in there, and he just looked at me and went. That's all he did.
That's all he did.
That's all he did.
All right.
And I felt awkward. I was like,
What are you gonna do?
I gotta go. Nice to meet you, Mike.
Yeah. And did he laugh again when you left? Yeah, he did on the way out. Amazing. All right, Quest, last one. Here you go. What was the name of Martin's restaurant that opened and closed in the same day?
Random Spoons. It is Marty Marr's meatloaf and waffles joint.
Meatloaf and waffles. I want to talk about the Martin reunion special when we come back. More with Martin Lawrence after the break. The reunion!